I know, nothing exciting here, just about a meter going 2.35 volts at 0.55 amps. Except it's turning the chassis a royal blue, reverse and boiler with the Magna Rossa fields, in this case the fats, the thick fats for the royal blue, that is the smoking boiler, reverse and boiler, where we do not have the smoke gear, right? We don't have this gear. So what I have to do is invent that gear, which I did. I invent that gear by putting this on. And when I have that on, I'm using fingers, because I threw away all my reverse units. I'm using the fingers as the contacts for the pulse indicator. We call that a trigger. This pulse feeds into our controller and tells us now, meaning now make a chuff sound. Chuff. Make that fan puff, 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 chuff, chuff, puff, puff, chuff, chuff every time we hit on that trigger. This is how we get puff and chuff on these old reverse and boiler chassis, where the steam engine, smoke housing, and the puff and chuff mechanical doesn't fit, can't fit. So this is what we've come up with over several years of work. I'm just showing you now with this new magnet how we get there. That's pretty exciting, though. I've never seen a motor run when my system here is turned to damn near off and the motor is running. That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna button this up and get some more work done. Just thought I'd share that amazing. Oh, you want to see what happens when I crank up the volts? That's going from 2 to 6, 2 to 8, 12, 13, 16. Oh, I'm not even on it. 13, 21, 27, 28, 31 volts, 1 amp. Now, I could see this on an old Hudson that had the reverse in the boiler. The guy never had smoke, or if he did, it was in the tender and it was a pain in the neck. Chuff was a thing, and when you had the smoke and chuff running, the whole tender was vibrating. Now we can get our smoke system and our chuff board in the tender, and you'll have about 5 times the torque to pull. This motor would be good in a Northern for sure, although you may not need it. I'm not sure if Northerns came this way. But in any case, we will have a fat Magna Rossa for Northerns, I'm sure of it. Pretty exciting, pretty exciting. A lot of things on this configuration we had to consider. You see, now I've gone to my conventional brushes, whereas in the other ones I was using the wire coil spring, I don't know what you call that damn thing, but at any rate, the slotted brushes rather than the step. And that's because this one doesn't have that little step to push it back away. It goes flush and then it uses that bushing. Anyway, these position differently in the magnet. As you can see, I'm actually a little more forward than I would like to be, or am I? I'm okay, it's okay. I could be pulled back to be more 50-50 in the magnet field, but it's working out fine. Actually, it's not. It's right there, isn't it? Boom and a boom. Okay. So we got this one set. We'll get that one set. There's some nuances we have to deal with and figure out case by case. So if you want something to order and I ask you questions, I have reasons for asking, which motor do you have and all that kind of stuff. So, okay, I'll put this up and I'll keep chugging along. I'm going to start putting the digital stuff together here in a minute, then we can see how that might look. Okay, gang, have a good day.